Hello and welcome to today's NinjaTrader Ecosystem webinar event with John Skelton of Apex Investing. My name is Tiffany and I'm a platform representative at NinjaTrader. I'd like to mention that it is important to understand that there are substantial risks in trading commodity, futures, contracts, and Forex. You should carefully consider whether such trading is suitable for you and will depend on your circumstances and financial resources. It is possible to lose all funds deposited with your broker and can even incur losses beyond these amounts. Please inquire at the link provided for more information or for a copy of the CFTC full risk disclosure. Also, please remember that these training webinars are not a solicitation nor recommendation, but simply educational in nature. This webinar is presented by NinjaTrader LLC, which is the technology company responsible for developing and supporting the NinjaTrader trading software. Brokerage-related questions should be directed to the NinjaTrader brokerage directly at the information provided. The NinjaTrader ecosystem website is home to hundreds of third-party apps and services, all centered around the NinjaTrader platform. With the new tools added nearly every day, NinjaTrader ecosystem is home to hundreds of apps and services. You can quickly and easily find the tools and services you're looking for with a simple keyword search. You'll also find information about upcoming webinars and an on-demand video archive to view event recordings at the following link. For up-to-date information, be sure to follow or like NinjaTrader ecosystem on all social media platforms. I provided both Twitter and Facebook links in the chat. NinjaTrader is always free for advanced charting, strategy backtesting, and trade simulation. To ensure you are the latest version of NinjaTrader and pick up a free live data trial, please visit the following link. You can purchase or lease NinjaTrader at the following link. And if you're just getting started with us, NinjaTrader offers free live training on a daily basis. You can view a schedule of weekly webinars at the following link. Very excited for this unique event, which John will demonstrate Apex order print to use interpret areas of strength and weakness in the markets. Thanks again for your attendance today, and without further ado, it is my pleasure to welcome to the NinjaTrader webinar room, John. Please take it away, John.
Perfect. Okay, guys. Well, welcome, and thank you so much for having me today for this presentation of Be the Sniper or Be the Target. It's your choice. Make it today, and wanted to thank NinjaTrader for having us today. Let's get rolling here. I've got a lot of information to cover with you, and I'm going to be moving pretty fast here. So Tiffany already popped up some disclosures, but one more time, just want to pop those up again. And as you all know, trading involves risk. Make sure you know what you're doing before you do it. And you can take a second to take a look at that. But again, thank you for being with me here today. My name is John Skelton. I'm head of operations with Apex Investing. We are a trading community, education company. We have, indicators, education systems, live trade rooms, mentor groups, and so on. Some of you may be familiar with us, some may be new. Today, I want to give you just a quick overview of our Apex Sniper trading system. Just briefly show you real quick some information about, some of our semi-automated trading software, third-party live funding, and a trade copier, okay? In NT8.7, there was some groups where you could trade multiple, different accounts. NT8 doesn't have that same function, so, this is a alternative for that we'll talk about here and show you where you can get some more information. I know anytime I've been on these webinars in the past, it's like, okay, hey, get to it. Is this worth my time? What's this webinar going to be all about? And so just right up front, at the end of this webinar, we want to give you 30-day free access to our Sniper trading system and no credit card at all, just complete sign up and get in free. You have complete access to everything, our live trade room, our strategies, our systems, our indicators, everything. And then another 30 days after that for just $1. Okay, so, and you can cancel anytime. All right, we're a trading community. We're here to help traders. We also are a business. So hope you can understand that in order for us to make an offer like this, we'll let you try it for totally free for 30 days. And then if you want another 30 days, it's just $1. Obviously, we have confidence that our system speaks for itself. Okay, and you have complete step-by-step training, exact entry and exit rules, no guessing. We have a live trade room that's open around the clock with trade leaders in there, calling out potential trade setups, market commentary, funded account options, the software I mentioned earlier. So that's what this is all about. So I hope that you'll stay with me here and see it through and see what we've got going. Like I said, I've got a lot of information to cover here. I'm going to go very fast. I'm going to be going really fast through some of these slides. If you ask a question, I'm not ignoring you. Just hang with me till the end here. We'll have a little Q&A time at the end. Most likely your question will be answered in one of the next sections. Otherwise, we'll try to cover at the end, or I'll show you exactly, where to get the answer to your questions here. Okay, so let's talk about indicators just real quick. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this, but most of us know what indicators are. They show us, most indicators show us what the market has done, versus, what the market is doing now. Okay. And, indicators are great. Indicators are very helpful. They help you follow the market. But what I want to talk to you a little about is what I like to call clear vision and the magnifying glass of how the market really works. Levels, momentum, exhaustion, and not fighting the market, not thinking that we're smarter than the market, and making sure that you have clear vision of what's going on in the market. And without this clear vision, it's like I always equate it to driving down the highway at 70 miles an hour, blindfolded. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what's ahead of you. And that's where Apex Order Prints comes into play. Okay, it's our magnifying glass into the bars and into the market to know what's really going on. And it's not just a list of numbers. A lot of you are familiar with order flow, and you've seen that, and it's just a bunch of gobbled numbers. You're not really sure what to do with it. You know what I mean? And what does it mean? How do I use this? And we've put Apex, we've put our algorithms into order prints, into order flow to help interpret it and know what to do with it instead of it just being a big jumbled mess. And that's really the big edge of Apex and our sniper system is order prints. You guys have all seen this, right? Just confusing numbers on order flow and all these numbers. And you know that, okay, this is the sell side, this is the buy side, and here's the number of contracts sold at each level. But how does this help me trade? What do I do with this? Okay. And so what we've done is, we've put algorithms onto this to interpret it. And here's just a quick example of one of our sniper charts that we use for our sniper system. And some of you might be like, man, what is all this? Okay. And you'll have step-by-step training on this, and I'll show you a little bit. But I want to draw your eyes to just a certain couple things here. Like, see if the market comes down here and on this reversal bar going up. Notice this green box at the bottom. Okay, that's what we call an exhaustion box. See that little blue shade in there? It's called trapped orders. Okay, and again, the algorithm using all those ridiculous, confusing numbers to say, hey, there's something vital here. Okay, as this bar is reversing and the market goes up. Same thing again here. See the green box, exhaustion box with trapped orders. It shows you what of those numbers you need to be paying attention to instead of having to interpret them all yourself. And there's many, many other things behind it, but that's what's behind it is a true order prints or order flow chart with all these numbers that without having an interpretation of what to do with them, they're really very confusing to use. Okay. So we have in our sniper system, we have some scalping systems. We have some longer, trend trading systems, depending on what your preference is as a trader. But I just want to give you a couple quick examples here. All of our tools are integrated into NinjaTrader. The Apex Sniper system is a scalping system, also combined with some trim. And we focus on taking the best of the best, being patient, stacking the odds in your favor. And that's why we call it the sniper system, because we're looking for very defined strengths and weaknesses in the market that we can target, as opposed to a shotgun approach and just pressing buttons all day. Not just because some random indicator said to, or because some random indicators crossed over, or you have a gut feeling, but what is the market telling you, and when do you want to get in? Okay. So I already talked to you briefly about like these boxes here. Okay. See, there's these red boxes here. These are called exhaustion boxes. Okay. You can see them again here on an up close bar. They're green at the bottom, showing exhaustion at the bottom there as the market reverses. I talked to you briefly about trapped orders. Okay. Those are orders going in one direction that came in really strong and then got rejected. So the market is pushing the other way. Those are noted here by the blue shade. Okay, and I want to bring all this together here for you in just a second. So what is a TX trade? It's what we call a trapped Xbox trade. Okay, and basically what that is when we get both of them together. All right, this is just one of the trades in our sniper system that I want to explain to you to show you the power of it. When we've got exhaustion at one end and we've got trapped orders at one end and the market goes the other way, okay? As you can see in a couple of these examples here, okay? As you've got a trapped, you've got an exhaustion box and a trapped order here showing the weakness on the upside of the market with the reversal bar and the market coming down. Same here again. You've got the trapped and the X box showing the weakness there and the market continuing down in the direction of this reversal bar. Okay. And I can go through and show you over and over again examples of that. Now, I want to talk to you a little more about what's behind it though. Okay. Why does this matter? What is the point of all this? And let's dig in just a little bit here. Okay. So again, here's all those confusing numbers, right? That no one's really sure what to do with. And I want to show you how and why our algo interprets these, okay? So just a real quick education here. See this down close bar, down, 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 right? So these numbers here in order prints, on the left side, these are the number of contracts sold at this particular price level. You see the price level over here. On the right side here, these are the number of contracts that are bought, okay? And as the market's moving down, you can see that there's, more contracts here on the selling side. Obviously, the sellers are in control, right? Now, I want you to pay attention to something here. Notice something. Right here, see these number of contracts? 78, 57, 120. 75, 72, 89, 58, 78, 61, 53. That's the number of contracts being sold, okay? Let me ask you guys a question, especially when you were a newer trader, okay? And maybe you had a system, maybe you didn't, maybe you weren't really sure, but you see the market starting to move down, it's going down a couple of bars, maybe you see some volume coming in and you're like, should I press the button? Should I go short? Should I wait? I want to wait another bar or two. I just really want to make sure it's going that direction. I want a little more confirmation before I hop in. How many of you did that as a new trader? And then when you're like, okay, there's been enough bars going that way. I think that's really going that way now. Now I'm going to hop in. And what happened as soon as you do? Boom. Goes the other way, right? You sold at the bottom or bought at the top, right? Okay, yeah, it snaps back the other way. So I want you to notice something here. And what did you feel when you did that? It was coming down, I'm going to wait, coming down, I'm going to wait. Okay, maybe I'm feeling better. I'm feeling confident. Yeah, I think so. I'm going to get in. Boom, it goes the other way. And you felt like they what? Like they trapped you, right? Like the big boys trapped you. Did you feel that way? Did you feel trapped? Okay. Notice something here. Remember, like I said, see 75, 72, 89, 58, 61, 53. That's the number of contracts sold. What do you see right here? Right about that time, you would have said, yeah, I'm going to get in. 381 contracts. I mean, look at the difference here. 216, 137, 105, 381. 258. Do you see that big rush of orders coming in, pushing down? See that? And then what happens? Boom. Market goes the other way. Right there in yellow, on my other chart it was blue, but in yellow, see that shade there? That's what we call trapped orders. Does that make sense? I mean, I can sit here and use fancy words and say, oh, we put an algorithm to interpret it. Well, what the heck does that mean? Well, I'm just giving you an example here real quick to let you know there's a rhyme and reason behind this. When you see this level of contracts coming in, and then boom, this huge number of contracts comes in, gets rejected, and the bar closes up the other way. And then what does it do? Pop. How many times have you been one of these people right here that got in, that mass that got in right here? Wishing you would have seen, oh, that got rejected. Those sellers got trapped. The bar went the other way. I wish I was getting in right here at the top of this close of confirmation bar to take that scalp up for a few bars. You see that? How you've been this person a lot. We all have. But we'd rather be this person here that's getting in after the confirmation of that's trapped and pushing the other way and going up and take it up. Okay, so that's an example right there of trapped orders and why our algorithm marks that as a trapped order and why that's important for you to see. Because instead of being the person that gets in at the bottom, you see when the trap is set pushing the other way, and you don't want to go with the weakness here. You want to go with the strength on the reversal. Make sense? Why we call those trapped orders and why it's important to be able to see those. Okay. I mean, you see it up here at the top again too, don't you? See right here, 127, 129, 113, 111, boom, 922 bought, 812, and pushed the other way, right? As to where a lot of times people are like, oh, I see the volume picking up. Oh man, a lot of volume coming right here. I want to go with that. It's the opposite, okay? See that? So let's look at a couple more examples here. I want you to understand the power behind this, okay? And you can see it again over here. You know what? I'm going to go forward a couple charts. I really want you to understand this. So what we're doing is we're combining, let me show you one other thing here. We're combining the trapped orders, okay, with what we call an exhaustion box, okay? Notice right here, or up here, you see this red box? It's called an exhaustion box. That is when you also see these orders coming in, but then they die way down. Notice over here on the right side, see the number of orders coming in, and then it's 36, 23, and then what? Boom, 2. See that big die off there? Okay. Do you see the exhaustion that happened there? With the number of contracts being real big and then just dying off. Can everybody see that? Or over here, 60, 58, 3. Do you see that rejection there? Okay. So can you see the power of combining the trapped order setup with exhaustion that can be seen through order prints? Can you see how that's a very defined place in the market where there's a push away rejection that could be happening there? And how you'd want to take advantage of that like a sniper. Does that make sense? You see why we call it sniper? You see why that's important now? That's just a couple examples of what's behind order prints and how the algorithm interprets it for you. There's plenty of others. It will show where exhaustion, absorption, rejection, momentum, weak price areas. All of these things are things that you cannot see just on a naked blank chart. And it gives you, yes, Sebastian, exactly. It's an edge. It gives you an edge to be able to see what's going on, okay? Some of you, now we have a complete system built around this with exact defined entries, exit, rules. We call it our sniper setups, okay? And by the way, let me just pull over a quick chart from today, okay? To where, again, you don't have to worry about all those numbers because it interprets it on the chart for you. And this might look confusing to you right now, but a quick little training and you'll understand exactly what it is. I mean, you already know half of it. Right there is a green box. What is that? An exhaustion box. You see the blue shade right there. What is that? Trapped orders on a reversal bar, right? So this market's coming down and you got trapped orders and exhaustion right there and the bar reversing. Do you see why you might potentially, and I'm not saying each one of these is a setup, there's other rules to add on to help the probability, but do you understand where that you might want to go with that, right? Now, the other thing is, you see this down here? See this little black thing? That's an, right there, okay? These trades have alerts. They have detectors. They have heads up. While this bar was forming and this trapped order and exhaustion box was forming on the bottom, before it even came and closed up, there was an alert down here. And you can have an audio alert. It makes it very simple. There's complete training on what the system is. There's complete training on exactly where to enter, what are the rules. And there's a heads up audio alert and visual alert, which also makes it very easy to backtest because you don't have to market replay. We can just scroll back and look at today. Okay, these detectors showed, okay, this was another one of our potential trade setups in the sniper system. So what we call a star and a low volume score and a ZOI and a reversal bar and scalp it for a couple of bars. You had a heads up there. Okay, this was in chop. We wouldn't have taken that. All you got to do is scroll back. You don't have to market replay. What do you have right here? That would have been a detector, visual alert, and audio alert. What do you see up here? You see that red exhaustion box. You see the blue trapped orders, reversal bar, and down. And I'm not saying each one of these were valid trades. There might be, these are potentials that you have to look and see if there's anything in the way. Right here, see a heads up detector. What do you see at the top? Trapped order, exhaustion box, bar closes down. We enter right underneath it, scalp it. Here's another potential one right here. This is today. All you got to do is scroll back and you can see them on the chart because the detectors are there. Okay, so it's a very simple system to learn. It's a very simple thing to catch on to. The algorithms interpret it, and there's detectors, audio and visual to tell you it's there. Okay, but can you guys just, and that was a very quick jet tour kind of run through of just a couple of pieces, but do you see how that is an edge to be able to see inside the bar and know what's going on? Okay. Brent asks, what is the time frame on your chart? This particular chart, most of these examples I'm showing you, or this live chart I'm showing you here, okay, these are diagnostic bars, okay, which are like tick bars. Okay, we use tick bars for this system. We're not using time-based bars because the tick bars allow us to see a lot clearer with order flow and order prints, what's really going on at that price level. Okay, it's not forming a new bar just because the clock moved or a new minute started. Okay, it's truly tick based, so you can see from order prints what is actually going on at that price level. What is the strength or weakness there? Okay, so that is why. No, you do not need level 2 for this. Okay, let's see. The instrument on that live chart was NQ. That was the NASDAQ. Okay. Yes, you can use it for, I mean, we trade NASDAQ, ES. I mean, that one I was showing you today was just trades today from NASDAQ, much less, you know, the Dow, ES, you know, yes, you can use it on Forex, stocks, futures, you know, whatever you want. No, do not need level 2 for that. Okay. The tick settings all are different based on the instrument. Our step-by-step training shows you that. Hey, if you want to trade NQ, we recommend 10 tick. If you want to trade ES, we recommend 8 with our diagnostic tick bars. Okay. But again, we have a complete step-by-step system. Okay, with about 8 different trade setups that all utilize this type of information to show you those strengths and weaknesses in the market. But if you really see the power of order prints, being able to spot where are those, you know, strengths and weaknesses, you don't have to just use it for our system. I mean, I've talked to plenty of people that say, well, hey, I've got my own system that I really like, but I can see how this would be advantageous just to add on, meaning some of you are trend traders. You only want to trade the trends. You want an established trend. You want to pull back and go with the trend. A pullback, go with the trend. We all love trend trading. How many times have we, oh, there's a pullback, and I guess I'll just get in and go short, right? And you don't really know if you should be going short there, okay? But when the market's going short and it starts to make a pullback, and then you see a reversal bar back down in the direction of the trend, and at the top of that bar, you see trapped orders and exhaustion, do you feel a little better about that might be a good time to continue with the trend? Or once again, when it pulls back and then it comes one bar closed back down in the trend direction, showing that it got exhausted, rejected, trapped up top, then we want to continue. Do you see how that could be beneficial? Some of you, are EMA traders, right? Where you not only want to trade the trend, but you want the trend to be confirmed with, with EMAs, okay? Or fib traders, right? Like, oh, I'm looking for a trend and I want it to pull back to X fib level and then I just enter. Or I want it to go to this fib level and then I just enter to go back down. Give yourself a little more reason why to enter. Not just because it hit an EMA or not just because it hit a fib level, but maybe with your system, it came back and hit that EMA or fib level. Then it came back in the direction of the trend, showing it got trapped up there. It got rejected up there. Use that edge. Add it to whatever system you're already using. I mean, our system is great. Obviously, I stand by it. We're letting you try it for 30 days free, another 30 days for $1. Obviously, we're confident in it. Come check it out. Learn it for free. Get in our trade room. But you also can utilize these things for whatever strategy you're already trading to add another layer there. We focus a lot on Apex about we don't want to take trades that are possibility trades. We want to look for probability trades, right? Okay. So I really encourage you to dig in and check it out. I'm trying to move forward here. Some of you are asking about looking at some other markets. We have very, very limited time here. I'd love to be able to pull up these other markets. Some of you are divergence traders. When the market is divergent, you want to go the other way. Utilize the order prints to spot not just divergence, but the fact that it got rejected or trapped up there. And that's your sniper point to be able to have an extra level of confidence to take that reversal, okay? There's multiple plots though. As you saw, having these algorithms, order prints will show you levels that you won't see without price action alone. People talk a lot about support and resistance. You can't see true support and resistance at every level without order prints. They're roadblocks, okay? And they're unseen levels. You see all these levels that are plotted here. Like, see these levels? These are from the past that are plotted forward. Okay, you see all these different lines. Some of them are like, what is all that? And we're not so worried about single lines here and there. But when we've got a stack of lines from the past that's pushing forward, what does the market do around those levels? Those are support and those are resistance and those are places to tighten up your stops or maybe take profits or places to know not to take trades into, okay? And to be aware of those. It kind of helps. What I like to say, when you put it all together, these walls where there's stacks of these hidden levels together, they kind of are like your playing field. Also, when you've got just a single stack, it's not a big deal or a single level of importance. The market can break through it. But when we see those stacked together, it's like a stack of twigs, right? Stronger. Or like when you just have one little important area, it's like a stack of single row of bricks. You can step right over it. But when we've got multiple ones of these stacked up, that's not so easy to get past. We don't want to trade into those. We want to tighten our stop going into some of those. We want to be aware of those when it's stacked multiple levels. The market can come down and break some of these single levels, but what happens at these stacks or at these stacks up here that push forward into the future and the market hits those and stops there? having this magnifying glass and seeing inside the bar and seeing these hidden levels really gives us an edge of not just entries of when to trade, but oftentimes it's more important to know not just, hey, I understand the rules, I understand the entries, I understand how to get in a trade, but it's also about when you should not trade and not trading into these levels, not trading into these hidden levels you can't see that were levels of momentum or importance or order clusters or whatever it was, okay? Another part of our sniper system is our Apex Simplicity system. These are not EMAs, all right? One of these was called a volatile trend line, okay? This is based on live volatility of options, okay? It's not about crossovers or anything. It's about, you know, the live volatility of option pricing and the angles of these bars. And these are another aspect of our sniper system for those of you that like to trend trade and take longer trends. You're not just looking at smaller scalps, okay? But there's scalping systems involved in it. There's longer term trades. The sniper system works for brand new traders, just starting off, intermediate traders, you know, veteran traders. We really like to focus on seeing the market differently and helping you become the guru, not just follow a guru. Yes, we have a trade room. Yes, you know, I'm in there some, Daryl Martin's in there every day, Lori's in there every day, talking about the market, calling out trades. Yes, there's a guru to follow, but it's all about helping you become the guru as well to understand what truly drives the market, which is not the latest and greatest shiny indicator. It's orders, it's volume, it's momentum, it's exhaustion, it's those levels. That's what moves the market. That's what you need to truly read it and have a good magnifying glass that others won't. And that's why we call it the sniper system. It's not just a shotgun approach. We're looking for these exact good times to enter the market at levels of strength or weakness to give us a higher probability versus a possibility, okay? And if you're not being able to see the market that way and enter the market as a sniper, you're in the market as some other snipers target, okay? So again, we've got our live elite trade room. We've got complete step-by-step training for the sniper system. There's mentor groups, a great community. Once you're involved and get going, you can check out some of our options for some semi-automated trading software that can execute these. I already showed you how on the chart, it gives you alerts, audio and video for them. We do have, you know, some connections with some third-party legit funding companies for, you know, funded accounts for futures. You know, we've been around for 14 years as a trading community. We're about traders helping real traders. We don't just sell indicators or ask you to pay us $2,000 and then you can try our stuff out. You know, we're there to help. If you have a bad trading day in our room, we want to know. Post your charts, mark up your trades. Let us all take a look at them. Get help. You know, ask for questions. We've got mentor groups. We've got you know, live traders in there. We've got leaders. Our goal is to help you, you know, become successful and learn these. And that is why we're offering this special open house event. Okay, we want you to be able to come in, try out the sniper system and Apex order prints, the Apex trade room, the toolkit, all the indicators, the step-by-step training. Try it all for free for 30 days. We don't want your credit card. After 30 days, if you want to try it again, sign up for $1. You can try it for another 30 days. And what we're telling you here is don't take our word for it. Try it out for yourself. Obviously, we're pretty confident in this to let you come in and just try it all out. After that, we have some different monthly, annual, lifetime pack, whatever is best for you. Okay, but try it out. So some quick common questions. Yes, it's truly free, no credit cards, complete access, okay? Everything step by step. Yes, it works on any market, stocks, futures, Forex. We do have, you know, some funded account options and the trade copier options and all of that, okay? So where do you go? What do you do? Very simple. Just hop on over, okay, and I'll pop it in here for you, okay? apexinvesting.com. Just go to apexinvesting.com and you'll come right here to this page. I put the link here in your chat, and all you've got to do is go right here and say, click here to learn more about open house. Okay. It'll take you to this open house page. It's a quick little video on here where Daryl, our CEO, walks you through it a little bit. And then right here, sign up for free open house. Okay. And now some of you might have been with us in the past and you already have an Apex username and password. If you already have a username and password, sign into the Apex site with your username and password and then come to this page. Okay. But literally, if you've never been with us and you're brand new, then fine. Just fill out your info here and you're done. There's literally no room for a credit card. Okay. That's all you have to do. apexinvesting.com, click here, sign up. Okay. Once you have a username and password, you'll be able to log in to the site. Okay. And what you got to do is just use your username and password. And you'll be able to sign in to the Apex site and you'll have your access. Okay. And I'm just going to show you real quick where to go from there. It's very simple. Once you sign in with your username and password, best thing to do is just go right here. This is what we call the Sniper Trading Bootcamp. You click this, all of your answers are in here. Okay. It's very, very simple. You don't have to go through a bunch of stuff. All right. Really, it's like, okay, sign up for any webinars we have coming up. This is a quick video from Daryl just talking to you about like our money management plan and how we manage trades. And then right here, step 2, you're in our elite trade room. Just boom, hop in our room. A couple hundred people in there, live traders. It's there. Right here, we walk you through how to set up NinjaTrader, which all of you guys already have. This will just walk you through how to add in our toolkit and get our indicators. And then right here is step-by-step training on the charts and the systems. For those of you that have questions about, hey, what was up with that that other stuff you're talking about the trade automation or account funding or that's right here under step 7. Like, I know this is a quick webinar. We don't have time to answer every single question you have, but I wanted to show you here, like, you can sign up free, you log right in, and that's where you go, and everything you need is on this page. How to get set up, how to get the indicators, how to get in our trade room, how to learn the system. It's all literally right here. Okay. If you have experience already, Gene says, approximately how long does it take to learn the system if you already have experience, interested in day trading? Especially if you already understand NinjaTrader, you just got to go in and check a few settings and install our tools. And then, I mean, literally watch these videos here about just understanding some of the charts. And then this first trade setup right here, basically the trade I showed you, the trapped X box, you watch this video. It's 22 minutes. And you're in our room being able to watch other people trade it, ask questions, post chart. I mean, you guys could literally sign up for this now, set some stuff up tonight, watch a few videos, be in the trade room tomorrow morning. I mean, be in the room. It does not take long. A couple people said, how long have you been in business? Apex has been in business 14 years now. Let's see here. You do not have to open it, as Tiffany mentioned before. You know, you can use the Ninja free platform to, sim trade and back test this stuff. No, you don't have to purchase or anything or sign up for anything or fund anything just to get in and try this out. You can demo trade it. We show you in here how to get the demo data access from Ninja. As far as installing the software, it's very simple. We walk you through it literally step by step. I mean, here's step 1. It's 5 minutes. Install Ninja. Set up the instruments, 3 minutes. Boom. We do have a special Skype room to help assist with that, and we have a help desk. Okay. Let's see here. Yes, first month, 30 days, totally free, no credit card. you want a second month of that, it's $1 for another 30 days. Okay. You can go right here under account links, and right here it says compare the plans. We've got some monthly plans that are $200 a month. We got some semi-annual plan. There's a bunch of different options after those first 2 months if you're interested. Okay. Yes, we'll work with Ninja 7 or Ninja 8. Okay. Let's see here. Yes, Mike, deviation level indicator is available in 8. Erica says, what time does the trading room start in Eastern? The trading room is open around the clock. Okay. I mean, there's people in there all day and night. Now, obviously, it's busiest at about 9:15 a.m. Eastern time till noon, let's say, you know, with all the traders in there, Daryl and Lori with live talking and commentary, calling out trades. Obviously busiest in the morning, but there's still a lot of people there in the afternoon. There's nighttime trading in there for Asian session, a lot of traders in there, a couple nights a week. Daryl's in there, live talking, calling out trades, commentary in the evenings as well. We've even got people in the middle of the night trading European session. So, I mean, the trade room is literally open all day. Okay. Auto assist traders 7 and 8, Matt, both of them. In the room, they mainly focus on NQ futures, ES futures. They also trade the micro futures, some Dow trading. Those are the main ones that are the main predominant ones in the room, but there's also some FX traders, oil traders, gold traders, a little bit of everything. Okay. Michael said, I want to be earning, so would this mean open up a live account? Well, Michael, at some point you would need to, but look, I mean, this might sound a little different than what you're going to hear on most webinars, but don't go spend any money, man. Like, you can sign up for this absolutely free, no credit card. You can get the Ninja platform and the data to try it out and test it in demo, absolutely free. Use, you know, all the tools, the trading room, free. Use the demo account, absolutely free, and learn it. Like, use demo to mess up, screw up, make your mistakes, learn from your mistakes, master it, get it down in demo, be profitable in demo, then start having a conversation with yourself of, okay, now it's time to upgrade. Now it's time to fund an account. Now it's time to spend money. Know that you can potentially be profitable. I mean, just because you're profitable in demo does not mean you'll be profitable in live, right? But you're not going to be profitable in live if you can't even be profitable in demo. I mean, start somewhere. Does that make sense? Okay. So Sean, which link? Well, once you go to apexinvesting.com, sign up for the free open house, and then you'll sign into the website. You'll create a username and password. That'll bring you right here. Okay, Sean? And then basically you're going to live right here under this Sniper Bootcamp open house. Everything you need is right here. The training, the systems, everything. So you go to that tab. So sign up, free, sign into the website, and then go to the bootcamp, and everything is right here. The trade room is step number 2 right there. Okay, it's literally right here. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. You can watch. Yes. Yeah. I mean, look at the steps here. As soon as you're in, watch a couple of videos, understand what we're all about, get in the room. Like, we literally let you in the room before you even get to this step to set up a chart, or before you even get to this step to start even learning our systems. We let you right in the room. The question was, can I be in the room for a little bit and like check this out before I go through some of this other work, or before I spend money on funding an account? Absolutely. That's why we let you in from day 1. Like, you can be in there. As soon as we end this webinar, you can be in our trade room 5 minutes after we disconnect here. You know what I mean? You could be set up with all your charts later tonight. You can learn the first trade up and be in the room tomorrow. Okay. So we recommend NinjaTrader 8. Everything does work on 7 as well, but 8 is the newest and latest and greatest. Everything works there. So Yes, stocks, futures, forex, no problem there. So guys, best thing I encourage you to do, again, go to apexinvesting.com, sign up for free, create a username and password. Once you do that, it's going to take you right here to the homepage of our website. All of your questions here are answered. You know, as soon as you sign in, just go right here and get started. So yeah, if you need to, I mean, get going as soon as possible. But yeah, if you don't want to, if you're tied up till next week and you want to get started then, that way you make the most of your time, no problem at all, okay? So, party trial, I don't think I have, all right, Jill said you already had one. Are you saying, Jill said I went to sign up, said I already had a trial. Are you getting that on when you try to sign up for the free open house? Or are you talking about something else like the data for NinjaTrader? Okay. Well, that's saying you might have already had a username and password with us in the past. Okay. Just type a message there to support. It's in the chat right here, and they'll get you taken care of. Okay, if you have any trouble with that. Okay. Well, just follow through step by step. It'll get you all set up for getting into the trade room, everything. Nick, I've got a ton of questions here. Let me see here. Stocks, yeah, stocks, futures, forex. I've answered that multiple times, actually, Nick. I think 4 times now I've said that. Telephone number is on the website, Nick. Yep. What other question, Nick, that we, yep, stocks, yep, I've answered that 4 times, yeah. Okay. All right, guys. I appreciate your time today. Tiffany, I think we are about wrapping up here. No, some of you are asking about TradeStation, TOS. No, our tools are, our Apex Toolkit integrates only into NinjaTrader. Okay. Perfect. Well, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate your time. Again, apexinvesting.com. Sign up for free. Start going through the bootcamp open house step-by-step training right now, and we'll see you in the trade room later tonight or tomorrow morning. All right. Thank you.
Perfect. Well, I'd like to give a special thank you to John of Apex Investing for a great presentation today. Everyone in attendance here today will receive an on-demand video recording of today's event, so just keep an eye out for that email. NinjaTrader Ecosystem is pleased to sponsor these weekly vendor events as a valued added service for our clients. If you find value in these events, we hope you will attend them on a regular basis. We would like to remind you the information provided in this was Apex Investing and not of NinjaTrader. All information was for educational purposes and should not be construed as trading advice. Again, we appreciate the time you spend with us. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we hope to see you in future webinars. Happy trading from all of us at NinjaTrader Ecosystem. And again, thank you so much, John.